Wisconsin stays in the hunt for a Big Ten title, and Johnny Davis continues to make a case to be Player of the Year. But it was the absolute chaos that unfolded here behind me following Wisconsin's win over Michigan that's overshadowing the game. With 15 seconds left on the clock, Badgers head coach Greg Gard called a timeout, sparking a strong reaction from Michigan head coach Juwan Howard, which ultimately turned physical in the handshake line.
I didn't like the timeout being called, and I'll be totally honest with you. I thought it was, not necessary at that moment, especially being a large lead.
I had all the reserves in. I was not going to put them in a position when the ball had already got knocked out of bounds to have to break a press in 4 seconds when they're coming cold off the bench. So I took a timeout, which I'm allowed to do. And he came up to me and pulled his max down and said, "I'll remember that." And he started pointing it at me and tapped me in the chest. And I said, "Hold on. Let me explain to you why I took the timeout." Maybe he doesn't know the rule.
For someone to touch me, and I think that was very uncalled for him to touch me.
What started between the two coaches turned into a large scrum between both teams. During post-game press conferences, Michigan players did not choose to comment, while Brad Davison spoke on behalf of the Badgers and said they were going to focus on the goals in front of them.
We're looking forward, we're not looking past, and so on a unified front, that's all we'll comment on the actions after the game. We're not going to worry about what happens next for them. We're just going to continue to look forward and focus on our team.
Now, as for the actual game, Michigan was no match for Wisconsin in the second half. The Badgers were sparked by a 14-1 run and ended up outscoring the Wolverines by 14 points as Johnny Davis lit up the stat sheet, pouring in 25 points.
I thought we really locked in as a team. We're kind of good at situations like that when we're down just slowly creeping back. But once we got out to that big lead, I thought we did a good job of holding on to it.
The Big Ten was quick to release a statement following the game saying it's reviewing the incident and it will take swift and disciplinary action. In the meantime, the Badgers have just 4 games remaining and only one of them is against a ranked opponent. Reporting from the Kohl Center, Nicole Menner, Fox 11 Sports.